Hi Gemini, welcome to your March 2021 Taroscope with me, Raphael from Radiant Reality. It's an absolute pleasure to have you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for joining me. Quick note about my readings, they are for your sun, moon and ascendant signs. So whether you are a sun, moon or rising sign Gemini, this is for you. And I always advise that you watch all three to get a more complete picture of how they speak to you. Also, so we're going to look at your sections of your life, the different aspects of you. Then we're going to give you a different card for each week ahead, and these key cards to the weeks ahead are what become your keys to the week for the weekly readings that I do. So it kind of feeds into each other. It's a bit more cohesive and you can kind of plan and map out what's going on for you over the course of the month. And also you'll be getting a key to the month card, which will tell you what the overarching energy or theme that you might be working under is. Before we start, as always, I would like to bless my decks of cards with all forms of love, light, peace, prosperity and abundance, and I pray that the messages that come through are ultimately clear and concise and they help you on your path to your highest vibrational good. So let's get into it. For your actions and interactions with the world at large for March 2021, this month you get the Ace of Wands. Oh yeah, I love this for you, right? So this is action, it's energy, it's passion, it's desire. Remember the Ace of Wands always, and you know, wherever we heard that before, you may have heard that because Mars is now in your sign. Well, as of the 3rd of March, Mars will move into the sign of Gemini. This is going to give you a much needed boost of energy, vibrancy, passion. It's going to see you really starting to look ahead. It's going to see you taking a look around at your life in general and asking yourself, what am I ready to do differently here? And what am I ready to push ahead with? Now, your Ace of Wands as your actions and interactions with the world at large makes you dynamic. It looks like you are getting back to that more sort of fun, jovial, creative kind of energy that you are known for. This is going to be a month where you really are looking to make the best of things. And also it looks like you are either starting some sort of new literary work. So this could be a blog, it could be a book. For some of you, this could be something that you are going to speak. It could be the spoken word, it could be Floetry. That was the name of a band or a group that I absolutely used to love. If you haven't ever heard of them, check them out. But yeah, you know, this could literally be that, like poetry and the spoken word. This is you really finding a way and a new exciting way to express who you are and what you're truly about. This is going to be a month as well where you are just looking to have an easier and much almost like a brighter time of it. But yeah, I really love this for you because you're launching into the month of March strong. For your money and materials, oh yeah, look at this, right? So you've got the 10 of Cups. So as if it couldn't get any better, it absolutely does. When it comes to your money and your finances, some new venture of yours is ready to start really paying off. Some new venture of yours is ready to start bringing more money to the home. If this is a home-based business, if it's a side hustle of some sort, if it's something that you are working on from home, if it's something that you've spent a lot of time, it looks like, already creating this is going to be a month where your finances really begin to ramp up, and they're doing so because of work that you've already put in, but also because of something new that you are starting. So it's kind of like one of those moments where you cross the threshold, right? You've done all the hard work and now you launch it out into the world, and it's like you wait with bated breath. Is this going to be all right? Is it going to happen? Like, and then boom, all of a sudden you find, yes, okay, this is absolutely going ahead. I'm really, really excited for you on this front. When it comes to your physical health and vitality, this is a great month. You're going to have a lot of energy this month, and it's important that you find a physical outlet for that. Whether this is tasks around the home, whether it's a new workout regime. For some of you, this will literally just be getting your thoughts and your ideas out of your mind and onto the page. Great. When it comes to your home and environment, the 10 of Cups, literally one of its most sort of clear stated meanings is home. So the home looks good this month. It looks like as well, for some of you, you're probably going to be decorating this month, maybe changing the color scheme, you know, maybe even new furniture for some of you. There's definitely something. It's kind of like you're saying, you know what, I'm going to spring clean my whole bloody life, you know, and the house with it. Exciting. For your Communications and conversations, you have the Fool card. New things, places, people and energy are coming in for you. New ideas. I do have to say this is a very, and I mean very, fertile month for you, right? You've got the Fool card, you've got the Ace of Wands, you've got the Ten of Cups.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Shush, Siri, mind your business. This is a very fertile energy. This isn't, sorry, that's my watch. I'll take this damn thing off when I read. It really freaks me out, especially if I'm in a client session. I'm like, yeah, this is great. New things, places, people and energy, but a very fertile month indeed. So if that is not the experience that you want, this would be a month to put whatever you have to in place. Now, this suggests to me that a select few of you may very well be moving into a new home over the course of this month, which I really, really like for you. Now, on another note, this suggests to me that a lot of you are starting new work. If it's not a new home, then it's going to be new work. And if it's not new work as in an actual new job, this is then very likely to be a new venture of yours, right? I will say this is going to be a very dynamic month for communications. This is a month for you to really take risks, you know, speak to different groups of people. If you haven't got the knowledge or the information that you need, which is very rare for you guys, you can find it elsewhere. Like, reach out to people, because you're going to find the world is really interested in what you have to say this month. And more importantly, making those new connections. There are new connections to be made, and by making them and forging them, you will definitely be able to get ahead. And for your heart and half, look at this. You've got the Lovers card, which is your card, right? This is ruled by Gemini, or rules Gemini, whichever way you want to say it. And what I love about this, for those of you that are partnered or married or in relationships, this is, for lack of a better sort of way to put it, this is literally you deciding that you want to start a family, or maybe have another child. And if this is the case, you guys have the absolute go ahead. For those of you that are single, I will say this to you. You've got the Lovers card right next to the Fool card, and this suggests to me that you will either be aligning with a significant other this month, and for some of you there may be even a choice between you know, two, maybe even more people. So there's definitely love in the air for you guys this month, and I really, really like this for you. It's vibrant, it's fast, it's feisty, it's excitable, and it's fun. It's just fun. There's so much fun here. For your first week of the month, you've got the Fool card with the Ace of Wands. For those of you, like I said, that are trying to start a family, want to start a family, right out of the gate, this month is fertile, it's sexy, it's fun, it's vibrant. It sees you having a very new, maybe very novel experience of something. And at first you're going to be kind of like, and this is really weird because usually Geminis are like, ooh, new experience, let's get into it. You might be a bit kind of like, I'm not sure, okay, yeah, I kind of maybe like this. This is, you know, it's going to be one of those things like, at first it might be like oh, you know, I'm not sure I'm enjoying this, but then all of a sudden you find that you're absolutely having a blast. New things, new people, new projects are coming into the works, and it looks like you yourself are having either an amazing download of an idea, or there is just a real overflowing of enjoyment and fun times ahead. Great. So your second week of the month, you have the Hermit card underneath the 10 of Cups. So this second week is going to be a little bit quieter compared to what and even though I haven't seen these two cards yet, I feel like this week is going to be the quiet one of the three. Now, what this tells me is, as you come into literally the end of Pisces season, this is going to see you really very focused on what you believe your service is to the world. I think there's going to be something that is really highlighted to you this week, and if anything, for some of you, you might even be taking time out of the work sphere to say, right, I want to focus more on the home. I want to focus more on my partner. I want to focus more on building a family or building the life that I want. For a select few of you, when it comes to your work, this looks like you are working on something behind the scenes yet again. So you're launching something this month, but you're also working on something else that it's kind of like you're going to be an idea machine this month. There's just going to be things coming over and over and over. And I think this second week of the month is going to see you really figuring out how these things are going to make you money, and more importantly, how they actually align with what you believe your purpose to be. Your third week of the month, you have the Temperance card, right? So not only is this fun and vibrant, there's also a very strong spiritual feel to the third week. In fact, the second and the third week, I really feel like this is going to be a really deeper understanding of what you're here to do and how you can reach the people that you want to reach. Now, this Temperance card is right underneath the Fool card. This suggests to me that this month you could be talking to or interacting with doctors, healthcare professionals, you know, maybe people that work in the legal field, but more on the side of like the holistic sort of sector, if that makes sense. It also suggests to me as well, because your Temperance card can sometimes be people that are on the wagon. So, you know, maybe people that are in recovery of some sort. Maybe you are finding people that have been through similar journeys to you, if you've ever been through that. Or maybe you are called upon to assist people who have been through difficult times and maybe turned to some sort of substance abuse. The reason I say this is because I see you interacting with people in not only a very supportive way, but also like, it's almost like you're looking at them and saying, well, everybody else sees you as just an addict. I see you as a human. You know, and Gemini is very good at that. That's one of the things that I really love about you guys. You can approach everybody the same because it's like people are just people, right? Which is, you know, speaks to my Aquarian heart. What can I say? For your fourth week of the month, you have the Tower card. So for those of you that are single and wanting to meet somebody, whoever it is coming in, this person could literally smack you between the eyes and you could be smitten upon smitten upon smitten. Like, maybe you're thinking like, okay, this has got to be some crazy ass magic, voodoo, santeria, like, do you know what I mean? Because it's like this person just absolutely spontaneously shows up and just whack. Like, you could be so captivated by this person that it maybe even freaks you out a little bit. Remember, the Tower is sudden things, you know, suddenly turns up, suddenly shows up in some way, and it's coupled with the Lovers card, right, which is next to the Fool card. And that tells me that for those of you that are single, you're meeting somebody maybe very much by surprise, maybe in a place that you never expected to meet somebody, maybe in a group that you never expected to meet somebody, but it's almost like they show up and you're just like, okay, why am I so obsessed with this person? I've only ever just met them. Do you know what I mean? But there's that amazing magnetic connection. For those of you that are now, I do, because it does come up next to the Temperance card and what I talked about with people in recovery. This, if you have a friend or a loved one that you know is on that kind of journey, maybe they're teetotal, maybe they have, you know, years ago suffered with substance abuse, etc. This would be a month to really watch out for people like that, because the chances are they could have something take place and suddenly they have a relapse. And the thing is, because you are you and you're so good at perceiving things, you'll see this, you'll spot it a mile off. And it's really important, if you have anyone like that in your life, that this month you check in on them. If that person happens to be you, my heart goes out to you. Reach out, find help before you get to that place. All right, there is a whole internet's worth of resources. There is this channel. Please reach out to each other, speak to each other, help each other through whatever may be going on. And then for those of you that are partnered or in relationships, this is pregnancy, and it's pregnancy that you don't realize. So you could, you know, if you're the lady or the woman in your relationship, you could be pregnant this month and not even realize it, and then, you know, all of a sudden, you know, maybe you're having that conversation, oh, you know, actually I think I'm late, or actually something doesn't feel right, you know, I haven't eaten and I still feel bloated, what's going on? It could be literally just be that kind of energy where this month you are pregnant and you don't even realize it. So very exciting. All right, for your key to the month, what's coming up for you? Your overarching energy or theme. You have the King of Wands. This tells me that in a lot of ways you are going to be up front and center. This month is going to be fun, it's going to be enjoyable. This month you are going to have the ear of the people. All eyes really kind of are on you this month. It kind of feels like everybody's going to want to be around you. Everyone's going to want your opinion. Everyone's going to want your input on stuff. Don't be freaked out by this. I think, you know, it might be easy because obviously you guys have had it quite rough for a while, especially with the last Mercury retrograde and stuff. I think this month is just going to be a lot easier, a lot more vibrant, and I think you will be feeling more like, yeah, you know what, I can handle the limelight a bit more. I'm okay with this. This is good. All right. Anyway, with that said, I wish you an abundance of all of that good stuff. Have a fantastic month. Let me know in the comments how it shapes up. Take care, and I will see you soon.